Good morning, teacher. How are you today? Fine, thanks, and you?
Fine. Yasin, tahtayı siliver oğlum be.
As you can see in this video, our main problem is our children cannot practice the English, especially enough, and also they cannot also get the culture. But we all know that language and culture is quite connected, right? So at this point, indeed, we are trying to change this attitude in language teaching with our project. And these are the general contents we would like to talk about today. And now my friend Zeynep will talk about the project details. Thank you for your listening.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zeynep Özgür, and I will give you general information about our village. We use the term of village, but our village is also a school. However, we don't want to interrupt the student regular study of period, so we conduct our village as a summer school. Students between the age of 10 to 14 will be accepted to our program. Also, we prefer most of the time students from low-income families because they are not always be able to catch an exchange opportunity. Let me mention more about the process of our village. There is a must to speak everywhere in English for our students while they are talking with each other, with instructors, even they are buying something from the supermarket. Also, each student will have a counselor to cope with their basic problems. Besides all of this, it's not possible to everyone to speak directly in English. So there will be an orientation week, about 2 weeks. In this week, students can decide to go further their journey with our village. Both students and teachers will accommodate in the cottages, as you can see here. We choose this concept of cottages. We keep a village image constant. Our villages have a standard design for 3 people. There is a final thing I would like to add. How the students and school will more about us. There will be a committee to make some presentations in the school to explain and advertise our general purposes of village. Now my friend Cansu will explain more about the hiring process. Thank you for listening to me.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Cansu Ünal. In this part, I will mention how to choose our instructors, students, as well as staff. As you all know, the aim of the project is to facilitate English learning. In this sense, we have to pay more attention to our instructors, students, and staff because the major responsibilities belong to them. Let's begin with our students. There will be written examination and interview which will not only measure their success based on grade system, but also their social and cultural knowledge information. Let's continue with our instructors. Instructors also will be subject to written examination and interview. Will be aimed to measure their language competences and pedagogical information. Moreover, there will be no limit for their nationality. They can be both Turkish and foreigner. However, Turkish instructors have to have abroad experiences. Lastly, let's look at the selection of our staff. In this project, there will be doctor, cook, clinic personnel, and technical career. Clinic personnel and technical career have to be high school graduate. Moreover, all staff have to speak English at elementary level. All in all, in this project, we will aim to and try to select the right students, right instructors, and right staff. Thank you for your attention. Now I will leave the floor my friend Duygu.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Duygu Vatan, and today I'm going to talk about the social and cultural activities in our village. First of all, our village has many opportunities like. First of all, our village has many opportunities like 24-hour working hospital service, a pharmacy service, supermarket, but rather than all of that, we also have many social activities. As you all experienced in your early school life, we didn't have many chances to join some social clubs because of the long examination processes in Turkey, but we are going to prevent this problem in our village. We are going to encourage our students to join some social clubs like music clubs, arts clubs, sports clubs, so that our students can use directly their English and socialize, and they're not only going to join a regular school learning process. Also, we are going to show them some new activities, and those activities will be include some activities which are not that common in Turkey. And for example, when a student regularly plays soccer in Turkey, he's going to have a chance to play baseball in our camp. Furthermore, we are going to have some night events, and those events will include movie watching activities, some theater programs, and we're going to have some guest speakers from the chosen countries, and they can directly interact with our students and explain their culture as well. Finally, we will have some artificial events to represent our students the main traditions of those chosen countries, and those events will include Christmas, Halloween, Easter, and we will also have some guest foreign students in those days, and those foreign students can talk with our students. Our students will be able to improve their English, and also they're going to have some fun. Now I will leave my words to my friend Ahmet Rasim, and he's going to explain you a little boring part of our presentation, the finance. Thanks for your listening.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ahmet Rasim Demirtaş. I'm the financial manager of this project. So far, my friends talked about the exciting parts of this project. Now, as my friend Ugo said, I come to the boring part, the finance part. As you can see, we have a complex project, and I'm sure you are asking yourself now, how are we going to handle this cost? Firstly, I want to emphasize that we will not take any payments, not a single penny from kids and their families. So how are we going to manage that? Firstly, we will go to European Union and government for taking funds. Especially European Union cares about this kind of projects too much. So we are confident that we will take necessary funds. Secondly, we will go to companies for taking sponsorships and also helping us to cover some of the costs. Like going to bus and travel companies to cover some of the kids' costs. Thirdly, we will go to prestigious and philanthropic people of this world to take donations. Now, I want to come to an important part. Since our main population in this village, 10 to 15 children, money is a big problem. So how are we going to handle this? We will handle this by fingerprint credit system. By doing that, by using fingerprint system, we will prevent any theft, lost money, and other issues comes up with the normal usage of money. And by giving a normal fixed monthly credit, we will prevent any inequality between children, which one of our main causes in this project. Now, I leave the stage to my dearest friend, Kutay Akçakaya. Thanks for listening.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kutay Akçakaya, and I'm here to give you a brief summary of what World of Language is. We came up with the idea of World of Language 2 weeks ago because we know that speaking English is a common problem in Turkey, especially from age 10 to 15. What is World of Language? World of Language is going to be a summer camp, only occurs in summers. It will last for 3 months, and its main purpose is to teach English, as I said before. In the World of Language, we will use a non-traditional education system, which is, instead of exams, grades, midterms, finals, we will use more like a social activities. We will have social activities like theater clubs, movie clubs, plays, debates, and etc. And by doing that, our main purpose is to improve our students' intercultural communication skills, which is really important because we want our students to be global citizens. We want our students to look at the world from a different perspective. It will be more like a chance to do a cultural exchange program within Turkey. Students will have to participate in a finishing festival in order to graduate from World of Language. In this festival, students will do whatever they want, however they want. But the only thing we want from them is to do it in English. After the finishing festival, students will earn the right to have a certificate that shows now they are capable of looking at the world from a different perspective, and that they have taken 3 months of English education. To finish my words, I want to say that we are not just a school, we are not just a summer camp. that we are more. Thank you for listening.
Ne diyeceksin?
If you have any questions,